Welcome back to Halloween Blast. I'm Amanda here with David.
Yep.
And
I'm actually filling in for Karen right now. Karen was not able to make it. She's doing something right now, but she will be back on the YouTube show. So the next episodes you'll be seeing, she will not be part of it because due to, stuff happens. Family stuff, and she must attend to it. So Karen will be back. I'm not replacing her. Everyone's like, "Oh man, you've been on the show for a couple of times for Karen. Where's Karen?" She's still part of it. It's just like, family issues happen and everything that she must take care of. But she will be. Yeah, so she will be back. Don't worry, she's not fired or got replaced. It's just that
she's okay.
Stuff needs to be taken care of that we allowed her to go take care of. And we look out for our employees and stuff. So she will be back though. But anyways, the new stuff that happened that we just launched our online Halloween Blast store. You can look at the bottom. My social media person puts it there. There you go. Boom. Look at that. HalloweenBlastStore.com. And this is what we're selling. We got t-shirts. This is the old school Halloween Blast t-shirt that we're selling. And it has a back to it. Can you handle the horror of October? This is the t-shirt that you see me and my crew walking around with. And then we also have a t-shirt that Chad made for us. And look at that. Looks
Bam.
nice. I hope that picked up in the camera.
Here, I'll just block off my face.
We just put it right there. There, I think you picked it up. Yes.
I'm bad at framage.
Chad designed that shirt for us. And then New Republic, the t-shirt company, printed these shirts out. Yeah, they printed these t-shirts out. Special thank you to Chad and New Republic for these great shirts. And these are on sale right now on the HalloweenBlastStore.com. Now, it's been a couple of weeks now, but we went to Transworld. And we
it feels like it happened so long ago, but it wasn't really that long ago. It was like less than a month ago.
Yeah, so what did you think about Transworld? Actually, me and you both.
I was say, considering it's my second Transworld. Transworld, its own category. It's its own thing. It's not like any other. I mean, I haven't been to a lot of other conventions for like different things, but it's not like the conventions I go for, like the anime convention that's over here and stuff. It's nothing like that. It's not open to the public, for starters, so you're not getting a whole bunch of weirdos walking in. And just everything has one solid theme. It's not all over the place. Everything has to do with Halloween.
Well, they actually had Christmas though this year too. Did you go see the Christmas part?
I kind of wandered the Christmas part. I'm not gonna lie. I walked around it. I wasn't really interested in it. That's my personal opinion. There were a couple of things. There was Froggy's Fog had a thing right over by their door in the Christmas section, and 2 days in a row we tricked them with their bubble machine that made the snow. We're like, oh, that's really cool. And he's like, oh, it's not 100%. And we're like, can you turn it on 100%? You turn it on. It was just globs of bubbles. And I was covered in it. And I didn't do it once. I did it twice. I came back the next day. It was a different guy. I was like, oh, yeah, that's not at 100%. Can we see it at 100%? And he turned it on. So 2 days in a row, I tricked the guy into turning it on to 100% and covering me in bubbles.
Yeah, well, me and Karen actually went by the Christmas. We actually walked around the whole thing. It was pretty cool. I like how they added Christmas to the convention. I didn't really think it was going to be that much. When I heard Christmas show, I was like, oh, but you have like 4 little booths. But like they had like a whole new section open for Christmas. And it was phenomenal. Some of the stuff they had there, it was pretty good. It was more than I expect. So.
There was a lot of big things. A lot of big things and a lot of lights.
Oh, yeah. So they,
I think the thing I was most interested in there, other than Froggy's Fog, was like the giant like Christmas ornament that you could like stand in. That was like the only thing that I thought was kind of cool. That would be something that would be cool to have outside and like look up at the sky and stuff and see all the lights above you.
They had a lot of animatronics, well, of course, because it's Transworld. I mean,
holy crap! The amount of animatronics is out of this world.
Now we brought our camera guy Jake. He came with us, and so did Karen came with us. And it's so funny. This is Karen's first time going to Transworld, and I told her, I said, this is like an experience you're never gonna have. So Karen's like, oh, okay, whatever. She didn't believe me when she walked in to the convention. She screamed. wow, look at this! Oh my gosh, she was having like a
And then
freak
she
out.
ran all over the place like a jackrabbit, finding freebies and taking pictures and climbing walls. Literally, somewhere there is a video of us climbing walls.
Yep. She. Yeah, she.
It was like putting a kid in a candy store.
Well, it's like we went last year. Last year we were like amazed. We were like, holy. So now, we knew what to expect this year. Karen walked in there this year, and she's like, I gotta get out of here. We're like, why you gotta get out of here? She's like, there's just too much. She's like, it's too much to process. So like, she was like amazed, and she had so much fun.
Every day she found something new. I love when she would find like a booth or something at something she'd like, and she completely forget what they were called, where they were at, and she's running all over. She's like, "Have you seen this booth? It has like some of this, and they have like a poster that kind of looks like this." I'm just like, Karen, I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's just walk around. You'll find it again. It's you.
It was too much for her. But what do you think about the seminars? Because we take summer classes too.
I don't know. Seminars are basically just sitting there and like listening to a person. My seminars weren't terribly exciting. Like the ones we went to last year weren't bad. Like they really had like a lot of new stuff. A lot of the stuff I was told this year is stuff that we kind of already know. So it's not as like awe-inspiring. There's a couple things that I learned, but it's like some of it's stuff that we already do, stuff that we know.
I mean, Kyle's seminar is pretty good.
It was okay, yeah.
From Zombie Army, this was his first time.
How do I put it? We went to the one John did last year, and we went to the one Kyle did this year. Completely different styles, but I can tell you I was wide awake during both, so that's got to say something. Considering I start nodding off, this was a problem in school. I start nodding off, and I'm trying to pay attention, like drastically taking notes, and he has his own style, but I liked it. He kept me like attentive. That's not the right word, but attentive.
That was pretty cool though. At the end of Kyle's slideshow, he had a certificate that we gave him on his slideshow.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was Karen started freaking out. Dave, look! Like I was like,
I gotta take a picture of this. Put your damn phone away. But I gotta take a picture of this. Put your phone away. Take a picture and put it away.
I tell you, I think Transworld was a lot for Karen. What did you think about the parties? I mean, there was a museum party we went to. Then there was a vampire party.
I was just happy to see you actually get out this year and dance and have a lot of fun. Last year, you kind of just stood off to the sides. This year, I think you finally let loose. It was nice to see. It's nice to see you finally come out of your shell and relax a little bit and have fun with people and make more friends.
Oh, well. I'm not a very sociable person. So if you ever walk up to me and you're like, hey, I'm not very sociable.
You're sociable.
Yeah.
But you gotta know the person.
So what
At the parties, I had fun. I think I drank a little bit more than I did last year, which was nice. Still nowhere near as much as I'd like to, but I still got to drink this year a little bit more.
Also, you with your boyfriend.
Yeah, I was with my boyfriend this year. Not that it made a difference with dancing. He's got 2 left feet, and I dance like an idiot. So basically, if you saw somebody doing the robot out there and somebody tripping over himself, that was probably us. Sorry for whoever I bumped into, because I know I bumped into quite a few people thinking back on it.
What did you do the next question?
Where are we at?
You're right here. See, I make a script and she doesn't even know.
Okay. Well, I wasn't looking at it. So, how was the Vampire Circus? For reference, Jake and I did not go to the Vampire Circus.
Yeah, she didn't go to the Vampire Circus. She didn't think nothing of it. She's like, oh, the Vampire Circus is not going to be that great. And you missed out a great show.
I don't like circuses.
What?
I've been to the circus twice in my life. Like, the actual circus with the elephants and the clowns. And I'm not crazy about circuses.
Me and Karen, again, it's like me and her, which is all together, this whole convention.
Basically.
Yeah. Me and Karen went to the Vampire Circus. And it was phenomenal. It was something that I have never experienced before. It was like a play / acrobats, and they were doing all these flips and stuff. And it was.
Was there a fire eater?
No, there was no fire eater, but they had these two guys that were like very small, but they're built. You see all their abs and stuff, and the one guy had his hand on top of the other guy's head, and he lifted him up in the air. And I was like, whoa! That's actually, let's show the picture.
How does that even?
Well, see, well, you can't see the picture because they're gonna see it, but yeah, it was crazy. And then they had this clown who was like the host of the show, and he was funny. He was hilarious. Like he'd be pulling tricks on the audience and stuff, and it was a very entertaining show.
I don't like clowns.
Well, I don't even know why you're part of this business, man.
Because I like scary things.
What was the most memorable moment for you at Transworld? What stood out for you? So I'm getting the 10-minute warning mark right now. So we gotta wrap it up. Hey,
Transworld itself. We did a lot of stuff while we were in St. Louis, and it's like Transworld. Probably the VR. The VR. The reason why it stands out to me is not because of the VR and all that. I didn't get to finish, and that bothers me. We ran out of time, and the trade floor closed. And we did the same one that you and Karen told us you did, was the Christmas one.
Yeah.
I broke the game. I broke the game. There was a point where you're supposed to pick up a paintbrush off of a desk and bring it over to a red paint can by a door and paint the door red, and that was supposed to allow you to go through the door. I went to pick up the paintbrush, and the paintbrush phased through the table and was stuck in the desk. And I tried every angle to get under the desk, from the side. I tried sticking the controller through the desk, and it wasn't working. Finally, I just walked over to the door, and I stuck my hand in the paint, and the door popped open. I was just like, okay, apparently it registered I had the brush, but it's still registered back there that it's in a table. So I was aggravated by that I didn't get to finish. We got to the point of when you gotta feed like the elves all different kinds of fruits and candies and cakes and stuff.
Me and Karen didn't even get that far. We got to the snowman, that was it. And then she couldn't climb the ladder. Her little ass.
So you guys never finished.
There's a bleep.
You were doing so good too.
Yeah.
How did she not know how to climb the ladder?
Because we didn't understand how to operate the VR.
You click the buttons like they're your fingers.
Click the button. Click the button. Ain't nothing happy with the button. You gonna make me start swearing with all these cuss words coming out.
My problem was after I took the headset off, I like dissociated from reality. And I kept like accidentally stopping while walking, because to walk in the game you have to like push the button, point, and release, and your person like moves. And I kept stopping when walking, expecting myself to just like phase through air.
VR
it took me 3 hours to come down from that and walk like a normal person again.
Well, the VR made Karen sick, and the thing just pissed me off. So you're like bleeping everywhere. Anyways,
I thought it was fun.
The thing that's well, ooh, you asked me a question.
Yeah.
The thing that stood out for me the most, I think, is
what is the next question?
And this is like, I'm gonna give a broad statement because it's really hard to explain Transworld, but I guess it was seeing how much fun you, Karen, and Jake had. Like how Karen was just having so much fun, how you and Jake were just showing each other around and everything, like the whole Transworld experience. But like the one thing that stood out the most for me was how much people knew who we are this year. I mean, everywhere we walked,
cool.
People said, "Oh my God, it's Halloween Blast!" And last year we went to Transworld, and no one knew who we are because we were just first starting off. This year, people actually stopped us to say hi, and when you get feeling like that, when someone has to stop you to say hi, it's the most greatest feeling ever, because it just shows all the hard work you did is paying off. And I love when people come up to me and say hi to me, and you know, because it just shows, you know, that we're not part of the community, the haunt community, and how much stuff we've done and everything. And for people to come up to say hi to us, it means a lot. You know, I will never stop. I will never, you know, ignore someone. When someone stops me to say hi, I will say hi. I will shake your hand. I'll do everything, because I'm very grateful for everything all the support I've got from you fans, from the haunted houses all across Illinois, all across the world and everything, for people to show me, hey, welcome and let's end, for this year to be a Transworld, for people to, to acknowledge us, it means a lot. And I will never stop being thankful and humble to you people who helped us get us to this point. Without yous, without the haunted houses in Chicago, we wouldn't got this far. So I am very grateful every moment of this. So I guess it's how big we got and how people see it at Transworld now.
Do you actually remember? It was literally, we got off the train and we were like home. We were coming up the stairs, like the escalator in Union Station, and I heard somebody behind me say something. I turn around, I hear, "Hey, it's Halloween Blast." And my head like whipped around. I looked at the guy and I went, "Yeah, hi." He's like, "I know you guys." I'm like, "Hi, nice to meet you." I have no idea who this guy was. Was he at the convention because he wasn't still wearing his lanyard? I don't know if this was just a fan that watches us or if it was someone that we just didn't meet at Transworld while we were there. But he knew the back of my hoodie. So
yeah, and that's
again, the funniest thing. The back of my hoodie is the old logo. It's the
this is what she's talking about.
The back of it. It doesn't even say Halloween Blast on the back, but he knew the back of my hoodie. So that threw me for a loop. I was like so excited. It's like, hey, someone actually recognized us. It's not like we're at the convention. We're just out and about at this point.
Yeah, so like, again, that's an amazing feeling. I know you get a kick out of it too.
Oh, I got
it's just so amazing. But camera guy's yelling at me still. He said we're at 16-minute mark. So coming up next, the next 2 episodes, we're actually going to talk about the Darkness and the Limp Brewery review. This is going to be second time. Yes, this is going to be a second time we're doing a live review or YouTube review on this. So catch us out next time on Halloween Blast. Check out our website, Halloween Blast XW. We didn't change that yet. It's called XWHalloweenBlast.com. Check out our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and we have so much media.
Just go on the website.
This is why Karen's so good.
The website takes you everywhere.
And Karen needs to come back because she's good. She be throwing out like it's like a Spitfire. How you remember all that stuff? There's actually we did. I'm actually have the social media. Not social media. Oh bad. We're gonna have our media guy put the links in below. We did an interview with Dead Rising Haunted House and Haunted Hills Hospital with their YouTube show Haunted Hills Production. We did interviews with them, and she when she was on those YouTube, she was like on the YouTube show, she was just spitting them out all her social media accounts. And before I forget, don't forget to click the bell to get notifications of new episodes coming up. And we will see you next time on Halloween. Oh, see, I forgot to say like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, comment. See, I'm not fit out for this. I'm supposed to be behind the camera.
Subscribe, hit the bell icon. You know what to do.
I'm getting too old for this.
Until next time on Halloween Blast.